Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Me and my sister, we decided to have a little bit of fun, so we did these encapsulated money nails. So this video is kind of long, but I try to capture every detail on how I did each nail, so just bear with me. So here I'm just using this drill bit. It's to remove any dead skin that there might be on the nail plate. And then I am going in with some nippers and I am just cutting off any lifted skin that was left on the cuticle area. So to glue on the tip, what I usually do is I make sure that the tip actually hits sidewall to sidewall. Then I put a little bit of glue and I hold on the tip again to the nail for about 10 seconds. And after you do nails for so long, you can actually just eyeball it and just kind of figure out which tip goes to which finger. And since I do my sister's nails a lot, I can pretty much just figure it out without having to measure it each time. So what I do to cut and measure the tips is that I cut the middle finger first and I use that middle finger to guide and cut the rest of the nail. So for the ring finger, I would measure it cuticle to cuticle. I will also measure the pointer finger cuticle to cuticle. When I hit the pinky, since the pinky is smaller, I measure it free edge to free edge. We're gonna do a coffin shape. So what I do is I grab these scissors and I just barely cut off the little triangle little tip of the nail, and I try to just cut a little bit off. I don't like to overcut because sometimes when you cut off too much, the shape gets too skinny depending on how your client wants the coffin. But I usually just cut off a little bit and use the file to perfect the shape. So next I am using a fine sanding band and I'm doing this so I can blend in the tips so it could be more of a seamless application. And I am using the drill on a medium to low speed. I don't like to use it too high when I'm doing this blending part because it's easy to burn your client. So it's better to just use it on a medium to low speed. So I just brushed off the dust, and right here I'm just using Swipe from Young Nails. It's like an alcohol cleanser to remove the rest of the dust so I can prep and prime for the acrylic application. So for this design, I'm going to be doing the pointer finger and the thumbnail. Just all clear acrylic. I'm not going to be doing any glitter or any encapsulating on this one. So to start the design, I am using two types of glitters. They're both from my local nail supply store, but I know that they do have a bunch of options on eBay and Amazon. So to begin, I'm using the sheer one, the sheer glitter. Then I am putting the dollar sign on top, and I'm gonna add the chunkier glitter around and some on top of the dollar sign. Then I am gonna be adding chunks and pieces of the gold foil until I see that I like the design. So the gold foil that I'm using here, I actually got that from Amazon. So I will be leaving you guys a link of where I got that. After I'm happy with my design, I am going to grab a bigger ball of acrylic and I am going to be encapsulating. So when you're working with the glitter and the foil and all that, try to work in a thinner sections so that when it comes time to encapsulating, the nail is not too thick and you don't have to file too much towards the end. Was being a little bit stubborn, so I was kind of trying to experiment with either sticking it on with glue, with resin, or just sticking with acrylic, and at the end I ended up just sticking with acrylic, so that's just a tip for you guys. So here I'm just adding some glitter and bits and pieces of foil. And after this I am going to be encapsulating. So I'm pretty much going to just repeat the process. I'm still using the same glitters and the same foils on all nails, except for the pointer and the thumb for this hand, because I will be using chrome on this hand. But yeah, it's basically just the same step. Just keep repeating the same steps. So I noticed that the pyramid was a little bit too big and it wasn't actually going to fit on her nail. So I just grabbed a pair of scissors and I cut off the little extra parts. And I did notice that it looked kind of weird. But I will be adding more foil at the end to make it look more of a pyramid. So I did crop out the pinky, the ring finger, and the middle finger just because it was the same process that I did on the other hand. But I am going to show you guys the pointer and the thumb. I really want to actually show you guys the thumb because that's where I put the president's face. So for the thumb, I'm gonna add some of the chunkier glitter at the bottom, and I'm just gonna fade it up into an ombre style. And then I'm going to add the president's face and a little bit of gold foil, and then I will be encapsulating that just like the other nail. So this is what they look like before filing. So here we're just gonna file into them with the fine card by bit. We're just gonna make sure that everything is smooth and that there's no extra acrylic on the cuticle area. So I'm going to be doing 2 chrome nails. I'm going to be doing it on the pointer and on the thumbnail. So I'm just going to apply non-wipe top coat on these two. So this chrome that I'm using, I got this from the online store Ocean Nail Supply. And I will be leaving a link down below. So this is definitely my favorite part. This is where you could actually see all the shine of the glitter and the gold foil pop out. And this top coat that I'm using is from Bio Seaweed Gel. It's a non-wipe top coat. So this is where I told you guys that I was gonna add a little bit of extra foil on the edges. So I'm gonna do another layer of the chrome. So I'm just gonna apply the non-wipe top coat one more time. So after the second layer of the chrome, I am going to finish it off with another layer of the gel, the same non-wipe top coat that I used to put on the chrome. So I'm just going to apply the non-wipe top coat from Bio Seaweed Gel on this hand as well, and I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like watching videos like this, make sure and leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.